So I've talked about this briefly in a recent short video, but the original pink Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Amy Jo Johnson has teamed up with Boom Studios Comics to create a new alternate reality sequel to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's titled Power Rangers The Return. Now this story will feature a brand new Green Ranger, and it'll be a girl. We've seen the initial images of her character design, and I have to say she looks pretty awesome. But who is she, and how does she fit into the story? Let's find out. Hey guys, Jake here, aka the 6th Ranger. Now before we get into this video, I just want to point out that only 32.6% of viewers here have actually subscribed to the channel. So please do me a favor, if you're enjoying the Power Rangers content, just consider hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel. Obviously it's free and it takes 2 seconds, but it helps me out so much, so thanks a lot for considering. Right, onto the video. So while this story is an official Power Rangers comic, Power Rangers The Return reveals an alternate history for the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers team. And part of that reimagined future is the new Green Ranger. Her name is Olivia Hart. Now, if you haven't already guessed, Olivia Hart is the daughter of Tommy Oliver and Kimberly Ann Hart. But the main question I have is, why is she the Green Ranger when the rest of the team, Kimberly, Billy, Jason, etc., are all still Rangers themselves? Now, I actually have a theory about that. So let's take a look at the synopsis for the story before we get into my theory. 22 years ago, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers achieved their ultimate victory against the forces of evil, and it cost them everything. Now, the long-disbanded team reunites to mourn the losses of beloved friends. But Zack and Billy have some unexpected information to share. Jason, the Red Ranger, has been operating as a lone vigilante, and has since disappeared. Will the remaining Rangers be able to track him down, especially with a mysterious figure in pursuit? Now, it would seem pretty clear that these losses are going to be the losses of Trini and Tommy. Obviously, we know it's not Kimberly, Jason, Zack, or Billy, as they are either all shown or mentioned. Plus the obvious fact that the real-life losses of the actors of these characters means it allows Amy Jo to really write from experience, bringing some authenticity to the story. So, very similar to what happened in Once and Always, where the daughter of Trini takes up the Yellow Ranger role to honour her mother, it seems like Olivia Hart will take up the Green Ranger powers to honour her father. Now, I did a lot of theorising in the months leading up to Once and Always, suggesting that this was probably the sort of story they would be going for in that, which, again, they did for Trini, but not for Tommy. But now it seems that we're getting that too. I would have much preferred to have seen this story in live action, but Boom Studios comics are absolutely fantastic, and I am very much looking forward to this. Now, some of you guys may know that in some versions of the story, Tommy has a son with Kat, JJ Oliver, and he grows up to take on the Green Ranger mantle. So why are they rewriting history to make Tommy have a daughter with Kimberly? Well, I genuinely think it comes down to what JDF wanted when he was still here. He does have a daughter in real life that's actually trying to make her way into the film industry, at least I believe, training in martial arts and stunt performing. And apparently he very much wanted her to take on the role of the Green Ranger, a passing of the torch from father to daughter. So I imagine this is a storyline to honour his wishes, which I am all for. Anyway, as of right now, at the time of making this video, you can back the campaign and reserve your copy of The Return. But that's not all you can add to your collection through the campaign. In celebration of Amy Jo Johnson, the Pink Ranger, Boom Studios is releasing a brand new edition of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Pink. There will also be limited and signed editions and exclusive merchandise to pick up, with loads of other goals to be revealed as the campaign continues. I checked it out and I backed it because, for me as a huge fan, it's an absolute must. I'll try and remember to leave a link in the description down below, so if you're interested in picking up your own copy or even just supporting it, you can do so there. What do you guys think of this? What do you think of the new Green Ranger? Are you excited to see the debut of Olivia Hart as the Green Ranger? Let me know in the comments down below. Will you be picking up a copy of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers The Return? Have you backed it already? Let's talk about it. I'm such a super excited little boy for this. I really, genuinely, I don't know why. The story just really works for me, and I've seen some really cool redesigned artwork of Jason as the Red Ranger. I'll put it up now with a link to the artist, or credit to the artist. It's so cool, so good, and it's really got me hyped. So let's talk about that in the comments down below. As always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. May the power protect you, and I'll see you next time on the 6th Ranger.